Hello and welcome to Scientifically Speaking. Before I show the video, I'm going to show one of my videos showing me separating the field at the inertial line with a separate magnet under a ferrocell. Now, I'm the only person on the planet who says that magnetic fields do not reciprocate from north into south. I say they are like separate fingers, and these fingers scroll up at the inertial line on a magnet and do not reciprocate from north into south and south into north. It's impossible because north and south fields attract each other and so meet at the inertial line. Here's my video.
Okay.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, what is on screen is a magnet field. I've just paused it, it's a little blurry. But do you see the lines that are sticking up? These are all going to flick up in a second. The rest of the video is about that's what's happening. I'm separating the field at the inertial line and lifting up the top field. So I want you to watch these strands here and here. The left hand side is going to spring up any second.
Today,
And
I'm going to be
there
showing how I get this lovely effect of
up they go. And now, see that? See them flicking?
north to north, which is basically...
That's trying to attract behind it, but that's why filaments...
And they're both doing the same.
That's why filaments are lifted up. Do you see how it'll just pull them up? That's all I needed to show. Full video is at the bottom. Hello and welcome to Scientifically Speaking. Today we are talking about the heart of the Milky Way. Now, I've been to several articles about this. 1,000 mysterious strands revealed at the Milky Way's heart. Unfortunately, I'm barely only going to skim through what they say because they have no clue what they're looking at. They have no clue why it's acting like this because mainstream science doesn't know how magnetic fields operate. Now, I myself have described a north magnetic field and a south magnetic field as if they were fingers. Fingers of the North Pole are attracted to fingers of the South Pole and so attract each other and roll into each other at the inertial line. And this is seen by the Ouroboros field that surrounds the Milky Way. So I've said that magnetic fields do not reciprocate. They do not go from north into the South Pole and from the South Pole into the North Pole. They can't. The north and south are attracted to each other. So they form a ring around a magnetic object to form an Ouroboros field, which is looks like a torus, but there's no such thing as a torus. It's an impossibility to make a torus. You can only have an Ouroboros field with two fields, north and south, going in different directions to form a ring. I have explained this many times on my videos. I've been ridiculed for it and called a liar and all sorts of horrible things. But now they find 1,000 mysterious strands. So we're going to listen to the abysmal science that is located within this, and we'll go from there, because I'm the only person on the planet who says north and south scroll into each other at the inertial line. The same way that there are flux tubes around the equator of the Earth. There are no such thing as flux tubes. There is only the intertwining of magnetic fingers at the inertial line. Same way that you can lock your fingers together in both hands. That is how they form at the inertial line and the equator, so that you get a ring around both, or flux tubes around the Earth. All right, let's get back to the science that we're not going to find. Okay. An unprecedented new image of the Milky Way galaxy's turbulent center has revealed nearly 1,000 mysterious strands, inexplicably dangling in space. As astronomers have described some of the strands as being like the strings on a harp. That is, they appear in pairs, obviously double helix, and clusters, side by side with equal spacing between them, because magnetism creates a collisionless wave and separates all particles. Here's a close-up view of the harp-like structures as we see above. So, maybe you saw the new mosaic, the Sarro Observatory released it in January 26, 2022. More than 3 years after the making, the image revealed the core of the Milky Way as we've never seen it before. And one of the most intriguing facets of the announcement was a population of mysterious strands at the Milky Way's heart. These are strands that have been tugged in a different direction by a different magnetic field. Like the hairs on your head, so a magnetic field is. They do not attach to anything else except another magnetic field. They do not reciprocate, which is why there are all these strands mysteriously not locking in to the Ouroboros field of the Milky Way. Northwestern University released more information about these odd strands. An astronomer there discovered them back in the 1980s. But the new image shows there's a huge population of the strands, 10 times more than previously thought. Some stretch to up to 150 light years in length, and the new SARO image shows them as highly organised, again, a magnetic collisionless wave. At times, they come in clusters and pairs. We've seen this. Oh, good. See what I mean? They're just repeating the same garbage. What are they? Of course, we don't know, say the astronomers. And as I have said, I'm the only person on the planet who says that magnetic fields are separate. They do not go into north and south, and they intertwine like fingers. Astronomers never expected to find these strands. No, they didn't. And we haven't seen them before now in such abundance and detail. See, they have been seen before, but just not in abundance and detail, so why bother mentioning them? The astronomers did rule out supernova, blah, blah, as a source of the strange filaments, which are magnetic in nature. Oh, look at me talking about magnetic fields, and there it is. They think these magnetic filaments might have something to do with the 4 million solar mass black hole located at the galaxy's heart, or they might be related to the vast radio wave emitting bubbles, also discovered at Northwestern in September of 2019. Specifically, they think the strands might be comprised of cosmic ray electrons gyrating the magnetic field at close to the speed of sound. So they're saying that matter is moving a magnetic field, which of course is the idiot's wrong way round. A magnetic field is gyrating cosmic ray electrons close to the speed of light because that's what a magnetic field's allowed to do. So to say that matter is rotating a magnetic field at near the speed of light is just a joke. Energy is rotating matter at near the speed of light. But that's just an educated guess, said the astronomers, that electrons are making the magnetic field move close to the speed of light. That's their educated guess, which of course is uneducation, because matter and energy are separate and energy moves matter. Matter is dead, lifeless dust. The origin of the strands remains a mystery. Originally spotted, more images. So all of these are magnetic fields that are not linking to something else. They have not joined in to the field underneath or over. Like here, are these ones mixed? Could well be, because they're joining. But the rest of this is an Ouroboros field of everything being flat magnetically and rolling up. These ones here are what stick out of a magnet in general. I have shown on my video magnetic scroll lock. I show a magnetic field lifting up its fingers and scrolling into a magnet above it. I will put that in the description box so that you can all view these fingers lifting up. All right, so other than that, they have no clue at what this is. I'm the only person in the world who says that magnets don't reciprocate and they meet at the inertia line, which is obviously what this is doing. And stray strands can be pulled by other magnetic fields in any other direction because they do not reciprocate from north into the South Pole and south into the North Pole. It's the whole point of this. Separate fingers on either side of a magnet that lock together at the inertia line. Thanks very much. My name is Lee. I follow the Christ and I tell you about all the things that he showed me. And considering I've just give a real educated guess on this, with the theory that I was given, I have evidence to back up what I've said, which is to show magnetic fields separating at the inertial line and springing up like fingers. Thanks very much. Bye.